Oasis for Youth supports whatever it is the youth need, and that varies youth to youth.
We serve young adults ages 16 to 24 experiencing homelessness or housing instability in Bloomington, Richfield and Edina.
What we're able to do here, it looks tremendous, it looks endless, and it never looks the same.
It can look like employment assistance, it can look like help at school, help securing an apartment, or even helping a young mother with the needs of raising her kids.
Each young person, has unique needs, and I think our team does a really good job at looking at those individual resources, looking at those individual goals, and helping young people to meet those goals and meet young people where they're at.
Oasis was founded in 2010, so we're celebrating, in an uncertain time, we're celebrating our 10-year anniversary.
Our partnership with the Mall of America has been happening for 4.5 years. So we actually have an on-site space in the basement of the mall, and we're able to work with our young employees who are there and provide critical support at their place of work. Young people who are working for the Mall of America can come down to our office space, and what they can get is a supportive, caring adult who's super interested in what they're doing and how they're doing. We have snacks and food available. So we've seen young people maintain their jobs for an average of 14 months. And that's almost 2 times longer than other young people working at the mall who aren't connected with our services.
In 2020, we have been able to respond effectively. We've been able to be innovative and nimble to respond to the needs of our community.
Last year, we set a new strategic plan for the next 3 to 5 years, and we set that in 2019. The way we went about that was we connected with the youth, the staff, the board, and community members, donors. From that work came the concept of Mobile Oasis. It looks like, maybe a van or 2 where we can meet the youth where they're at. And in some ways, it's like we almost predicted the future. Oddly enough and scarily enough, meeting the youth where they're at is more important today than it was even a year ago.
Transportation is a huge barrier. Our buses just don't run frequently to our flagship location in Oak Grove. It'll take youth 2 to 3 hours just to get to this location, and they still come, but it's just way too much to ask of them to get their basic needs met.
We're bringing things like meal kits, hygiene products, socks, bus tokens, all the things that we maybe would have at our drop-in center to young people.
And when you don't always have to think about your next meal or when you're going to sleep that night, you have some support somewhere, you can actually start thinking about long term.
As a young person with lived experience, having to utilize resources, having to go through programs and drop-in centers, I know how important those resources were in order to be successful. Having an interaction with someone like an outreach worker or a case manager changed my life. This is amazing.
And our young people who walk in our doors, they have the same dreams as any other kid, but they've got a million other barriers in front of them. And you know what? A lot of times they hit those goals, they reach those goals because they're so strong and so resilient. Our clients are overwhelmingly youth of color. 2020 has really opened up all of our eyes to just the systematic inequalities that are in place in our community, and how do we work to dismantle those systems. We can't continue to just hand out food or provide showers and say, oh, it's gonna go away. We have to work on root causes of homelessness, and in Minnesota and across the country, that's really systematic racism in our communities.
And so I think it's just being understanding and knowing that young people have experienced a lot of trauma, and a lack of support is really, really hard. Lack of resources or access to resources is really, really hard. There are little things that we could all be doing to help those needs be met.
Due to COVID-19, we're unable to hold in-person fundraisers this year. Our events bring in a significant amount of revenue for our individual contributions. We do hope in 2021 that we'll be able to all get together again and celebrate together, but the world's uncertain, we don't know. We do encourage and invite everybody who can to give an amount that makes sense to them. Every donation matters, every donor matters to me. When I think about our donors, I think about advocates. What do you want to do to help, right? So what's in your world, what's in your toolbox? What do you think you can do and give, not just to Oasis, but to your entire community? What does that look like?
When we do good, we all do good. These are our young people. These are young people from Bloomington, Richfield and Edina.
If we're constantly thinking about our own struggles and we're not actually thinking in a sense of community, a sense of collective, it will impact us as well. no matter what.
When we look at the success of a community or a country or a city, we have to look at how everyone is doing and not think that if my family is doing well, or if my friends are doing well, or my church group is doing well, then everyone is doing well and have the same opportunities as I did. We don't believe that as adults we're experts in young people's lives. We believe that young people are their own experts and they know what they need. We're just here to help guide them.